You really can't get away from it. Every day when you turn on the news, when you talk with your friends, when you get on social media, it feels like everyone is pressing you to think what they think. But it's time to settle down and ask what you think. We want to help.
Imagine this, you sign up for a psychology experiment and you show up. There are 7 others, who also agreed to participate, sitting at a table in a small room. You sit down too. The guy conducting the experiment shows up. He tells you that you are participating in an experiment about visual judgments. The guy up front shows you a card with a vertical line on it. Then he puts up another card with 3 other vertical lines. Then he asks you all, one at a time, to say which of the 3 lines on the right is the same length as the line on the left. How hard can that be? You just look at the cards and you pick the one on the right that is like the one on the left. Can you do it? The first couple of times, everyone gives the correct answer. Since the correct answer is fairly obvious, you are not surprised. Each time the guy up front puts up a new set of cards, the lines are different lengths, but each time it is fairly obvious that one of the lines on the right is the same as the one on the left. And then the next time, as the others begin to answer, the first one to speak gives an incorrect answer. Then the next person gives the same incorrect answer, and then the next does the same thing. When it comes to be your turn to give your answer, all of the others have been completely unanimous in choosing the very same incorrect answer. If you trust your own eyes and give the correct answer, you will be standing alone against the opinions of all the others. What do you think you would do? This is actually a retelling of research that was conducted by Solomon Asch in 1951. But he wasn't studying visual judgment. He was studying conformity. The others, sitting at the table with you, were cooperating with the guy up front showing the cards. He did this experiment over and over again with different groups of people, and he found that about 32% of those who were the subjects of his experiment went along with the group instead of just saying what they were seeing with their own eyes. So remember that you are human too. And that about 1/3 of us would tend to go along with a group, even a group of strangers, rather than trusting our own judgment. Solomon Asch also discovered that, by adding just one other person to the group who would speak the truth, the percentage went down to almost 0. So you can be a force for truth by just speaking the truth about what you see. Someone who might otherwise go along might very well be able to resist this gravitational pull of the greater mass of opinion because you spoke the truth. Just by knowing this, you have more power to resist this human tendency. Don't you love you think?